I made chicken noodle soup today, and I reviewed the video. I watched it from my point of view of looking at myself after the recording. So I was reviewing the recording of video, and I thought if I was a viewer, just a viewer, I would say that looks a little bit hungry. Like I'm doing something for myself and I'm using a camera to do that for myself. Yes, but I need to make the point. Let's say that's true, okay? I also watch the feed to the YouTube channel that I use, that internet access to YouTube, opening page, not of the videos I made, but of if you want to look something up on for the search, there's an opening page that has 4 YouTube video shorts, all different videos. And sometimes there are regular postings of people who are not myself. And then there's another notification of postings of videos by subscriptions. I didn't subscribe to anything on YouTube. The subscription, well, what I think is the YouTube channel belongs to Charles Toh, and that is not myself, so I don't subscribe. But I put my picture up next to Charles Toh's name because I am needing Charles Toh's internet access channel. I need it for myself deceased. So going back to the opening page where one may search for what is on YouTube, the YouTube video shorts that I see before one can go further down to any length of video, but the video shorts are 3 minutes or less. They are many times about food, and I can see somebody handling food. I don't want to say her name because I don't remember right now. I don't. Oh, Markle. Okay, it's Markle. Like Meghan Markle, but it's somebody else. Ashley Markle, I think. She does things like with food on the YouTube video shorts. And I want to say that it's interesting, and I love seeing the opening of YouTube that way with the shorts. But I would say it this way. If I had my own house in better leverage, higher leverage than where I am now, which is lower leverage than what it is, what I am describing, it's true that I don't afford that. She's using a nice house and a nice kitchen with nice food, and she does nice things that look like surprise to somebody who's never done that their own self before. Like she made chocolate chip cookies with a marshmallow in the middle, so they're like s'mores. So with the cookie still being warm and the marshmallow being gooey, when you pull it apart, it looks really interesting and delicious. And I would love to do that myself. I don't actually need to see Ashley Markle or somebody like herself doing s'mores cookies. I can do that myself if I have a house, if I have the food. I can do that, but you have been fighting with me till the death of myself, until the end of all time, that I'm not going to get what I say. I'm not going to have what is mine to myself. What I say is to be dismissed because I'm not yourself. And it is such a war with myself that I don't have chocolate chip cookie dough and a marshmallow at the same time. I actually have the cookie dough right here. This is already open, and I'm planning to eat some of it, or tonight. I'll take the lid off so you can see the cookie dough. I don't have the marshmallow, so I can set it on a baking sheet and put it in the oven. There is an oven here, and I can heat it up and melt the chocolate chip cookie dough and cookies into cookies with the marshmallow, so it would be soft and warm and gooey, like as if it was roasted marshmallow, but the inside of a roasted marshmallow. That's what I want to do with these cookies, but I don't have marshmallow because I can't just get what I want because I asked for it. I have to have leverage, and you dismiss my leverage right to myself because I'm not yourself. You don't know how to put yourselves in jail and prison so that I can have the food out of the food supply. Well, the many of you are going into jails and prisons. It has to be everybody who's not myself to myself, that you are all going into jails and prisons. And you could have been doing that all along in my lifetime. And there are so many of you. There are 500,000 of you alive at a time, and you should all be in prison a long time ago so that I'm not here now making a video about how I don't have things from the food supply while you're going to jails and prisons because you're busy using all of the 500,000 of you that are alive at one time to put the pressure on myself to put me in jail and prison because you don't believe in me and you don't want to hear me speak to you when you speak to me. You want me to be in jail and prison for you. And then the rest of you are going to be out in the public, and you don't know when you're going to die, and you don't want to know why. You made it that hard, complicated in my life. Hard, yes, like a male genital erect, hard. I don't have a penis myself, but you don't stop talking about the male genital erect hard. You don't stop telling me that's my problem, and it's not food, and it's not what I need for myself, and it's not the creator of myself being giving me deceasement. No, it's that you are saying no to me, and I have to move myself around you. That's impossible. I'm not yourself, and I don't have control over that you are touching things that are not yours from my point of view. I had a burn of hunger that prompted me to take out these items to prepare a snack for myself because I didn't have a regular dinner tonight. I had chicken noodle soup from Bear Creek Country Kitchens that I prepared the mix for myself, but I didn't have like a dinner would be like a pizza or something like that. So I didn't have dinner, and I don't want the Marie calendars. So I'm going to have a snack, but I don't want to eat this right now because this wasn't really my plan to eat an IQ bar instead of having dinner. It's not my plan to put together little snacks of whatever is around here to take care of my hunger because nobody else will do anything for me. Like the restaurants are open still, and you can still get restaurant food, but there's no one who will go to a restaurant and get me anything. There is nobody of the 500,000 people that could possibly be alive right now who would go anywhere to any of the restaurants that are around here and bring me anything from the menu that I would eat. And I might turn things down from the menu. You could go back and get me something that I would eat. And then you go to jail after that. And you don't understand that. That is the order, no matter what you don't like about it. There's no negotiation. I'm really not in leverage to give you what you want. Just like you say, I'm not in leverage to control you, that you are not going to give me what is mine to myself. It is not mine to myself. It is yours to yourself because you are making the threatening. That's just you being in a dense population. You don't make the threatening. I make the threatening. I am the first and alive. I am none higher than he deceased. And I move everything that moves all at once at the end. That's me being deceased in the threatening. And I don't afford that you are not myself is still in public. You should be in prisons by now.